Hey, how are you? Today we're going to be reviewing the brand new BMW iX3. This car is this is specifically the refreshed version for 2023 to the present times. Now I know the new X3 has been unveiled and it looks a whole lot crappier. Oh yeah, trust me on this. It is a whole lot crappier. I mean that's what most of us would say, because you know it's just the Duke X designs, and all Duke X designs are shit in my opinion. They have been screwing over all of the BMW cars right now, like the BMW iX, the 5 Series, so on and so forth. Well, the good news is we finally left BMW after a lot of criticism. Now, more about this car. So, this car is specifically fitted with the M Sport package, which is basically, you know, a few design improvements, like you get the sleek bumper and all that. On top of that, you got the black inserts of chrome and everything. So it looks a whole lot sportier. So this car comes in two trims. One is the M Sport, the other one is the M Sport Pro. The one we have here is the M Sport Pro. Now, the only major difference between the M Sport and the M Sport Pro is that the M Sport Pro comes with heated front seats, as well as, you know, better looking rims, I would say, bigger as well. On top of that, a few other perks and features, and let's find them out. So this is what the front of the car looks like. We got nice plastic grille over here. We got the front camera over there, number plate here. So a BMW badge with the iconic blue circle around it for all electric BMWs. On top of that, a tiny eye badge here, and you got a few fake air vents. This one is functional, it comes out right here. However, this one's fake. This one's fake, and over here you've got the LiDAR camera for you know, ADAS and all that. On top of that, I mean that's all. Let me just pop the hood real quick. Alright, let's pop the hood. Nothing. Okay, let me just zoom it a bit in over here so you guys can have a look as well. Alright, so this is what the hood looks like. I mean, that's what the hood looks like. This is what under the hood looks like. You get nothing here. It's all empty. Don't believe me? This ain't no front trunk. It's all wiring, motors, and all that. That's it. Close this again. Yeah, well, that's closed. Over here, right. So over here, you got the place to fill your wiper fluid, or water fluid as most of us call it. That's it. Now let's move on to the back of the car. That didn't work.
A few moments later.
Alright, so this is the back of the car. Well, it's pretty much similar to the G01 BMW X3. Well, there are only a few slight differences, like you get the I badge over here for the iX3. You got the blue BMW logo with the specifically the blue edges. On top of that, you get the Chinese logo here because this is the Chinese variant. And for your information, all BMW iX3s are made in China for now. Even the ones in the UK are exported from China. Now, you got the real wipers over here, the brake lights, and the pretty much glass setup. Over here, you can put your towing hook. Alright. Not the towing hook exactly, but yeah. Okay, we got that sorted. Now, the only major difference between the X3 and the iX3 on the back is that you don't get exhausts over here. It's completely blank, it's purely plastic. That's it. Now, let's move on to the inside. That looks messed up. Let me just clean it right now. Alright, so in here, you got a really good amount of boot space. I'll put the exact number right here. you get this really cool parcel shell, which you can fold it, retract it. So this is removable. So I just gotta press this button over here, comes out, right like that. The good part is I don't have to sew this like Matt Watson. I can just slot it over here. What up? Boom, it's gone. Now you also get folding seats for the, I believe you get 60-40 split. Put them down for you. It's down. And the same on the other side. The good part is they're not electronically operated. I mean, some of you guys love that, but I personally hate it because it takes a lot of time. You gotta press buttons over here. This is too annoying. And you got a pretty good amount of boot space overall. The specific number will be given right here. Now, let's move inside. All right, so with everything down, you can fit one body here on the left side. Well, practically, I'm 6'2", so anyone shorter than 6 feet can fit. Although you can fit taller persons diagonally. And let's check out how many bodies can I fit over here. Let's put that down. So you can tell your mafia friends that this car could be a great hit. Yay. You'll probably fit more, but I ain't got anyone else to fit. Now let's move on to the inside of the car. Pretty quick. Alright, let's check it out from the inside. So, first up, the driver's seat. So, the cabin itself is pretty, you know, it feels more of a cockpit, but like not too cockpity like Audi, because that's, you know, way towards you. Well, this has got the right amount of angle and everything. It's directed towards the driver, and I feel it's pretty easy to use compared to other cars. I mean, even if you want to use the touchscreen by just, you know, touching it, it's pretty close for me though. Well, other than that, you can use the signature dial by BMW, which all cars get it, except the iX1, I would say, or the X1. I don't know why they're not giving it on that, although they used to give it on the previous generations. Now, about the infotainment system. So this car comes with a, I believe, an 11-inch touchscreen. And it comes with the older BMW iDrive, so that means you get all the physical buttons. You don't have to fiddle around with the screen to, you know, adjust your AC or anything like that. On top of that, this car supports Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, as well as Baidu CarLife, which is a more of a thing that the Chinese people use in here in China, because you don't get Android Auto, because that's a Google thing, and I believe most of the Google applications are banned over here. But that's also the fact. But you know, it's not all to worry about, because the export models, they don't get Baidu CarLife. They get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The ones sold here locally in China, they come with Baidu CarLife as well as Apple CarPlay. That's it. Now, one thing I really like about this interior is that it's all soft touch. You got soft touch here, soft touch there, and here as well, here as well. And I think that's pretty much it. Even over here, where the parts which you don't touch on a normal basis, but it's a bit scratchy over here on the bottom, and I think that's completely normal, because you know, you're normally storing like water bottles and a few other kind of shit, that things basically that you don't use or barely use. So I think the scratchy bits here don't matter as much. They're pretty practical, because I think they're cheap to replace that way. Now let's check out the sound system. Sound system is a Harman Kardon sound system. It's a surround sound system, and I believe it sounds much better with Apple Music, especially when you turn on the lossless setting. I know it does not directly impact, because lossless is supposed to work with like aux cables and all that, but that also enables the Dolby settings, so it sounds a whole lot better. You get all surround sound and everything. And let's move on towards storage parts of the car. First up here, on the front passenger side, got a nice little bottle holder. I believe it can fit up to like 2 liters of water bottles. Ooh, someone's calling. We're back. So, as I was talking, over here you can fit up to 2 liters of water bottles. I mean, it's pretty big enough. Over here you can fit like tiny water bottles, I would say. So, this one here is about 550 ml. It fits. Another one. It fits. And I could probably fit another one here, but look, crap. Over here, I think I can fit better bottles, bigger bottles, like I said. Now let's move on to the other side. On the driver's side, it's the same. There's no major difference. It's all the same. Well, except you get a few controls over here. All cars do, nothing special about it. Specifically here on the driver's side, this is what the steering wheel looks like. So you got nice cruise control over here, you got lane keep assist and a few other ADAS features. Over there on the other side, you got the music controls and all that. And that's the instrument cluster over there. That's your entertainment system. And yeah, it's all good. Also, yeah, as I was saying, the M Sport Pro variant, it comes with a heads-up display. Now let me just turn on the car so you guys can see that real quick. Just gotta press here. Alright. I believe you can see that over there. That's the heads-up display. Now, if I were to, let's say, set navigation to some place, like, let me just open my Apple Maps real quick. Gotta zoom out. And yeah, we're back to normal. So let's say I want to go over to home. Shit. Oh, it's probably the Wi-Fi. Let me just switch off the Wi-Fi. And that should do the trick. Let's go over to the BMW navigation, the sat nav. Let's go to my destinations. The office. Set a single destination. Route 1, sure. And ta-da! So if I were to just drive straight ahead, it would make the changes automatically. Okay, let's not go too far. One quick thing that I forgot over here, you got illuminated door sills. Now obviously they're not going to light up in the day because they're trying to save electricity, but otherwise they do light up at night. I'll just show you the clip right now. Okay, let's check out the back. Now, it's pretty easy to get into. And I got a good amount of knee room over here. A really good amount of headroom. And got this nice armrest on the back. The headrest on the back. And let's see how comfortable it is. Pretty comfortable. Now, one really good feature about the seats in the back is that they're reclinable, but like not too reclinable. Like you can recline them to a certain extent. Let's see. Wait. Oops. That's the maximum I can recline it, and this is the normal one. Pretty good. Pretty impressive. Also, the seats here are much more comfortable than the Tesla Model Y. Alright, so in the back, you get nice leather seats with 2 USB-C ports over here. Let's see what's the worst that could happen if I plug both of them at the same time. It's unsafe. Now you also got climate control over here. You got 2 AC vents, and the rear seats, they're not heated or ventilated. Well, even the front ones, they're just heated. On top of that, you got a nice little armrest over here with nice cup holders. Nice little storage space over there to, I don't know, put your cigarettes or cigars if you really want to sit in the back of the car. Or you could just put in your phone there if you're not trying to use it. You also get a reclinable middle for pass-through loading. Now, oh yeah, this is just an accessory, you know, it does not come with the car. Now one thing that's really missing over here are the, you know, the book holders over here, the storage options over here. I don't know what they're really called. I'm gonna research on it. Okay, that's what's missing over here, and it's pretty much the same. Well, the bottle holders over here, they're pretty small. They're not too big. I believe the maximum you can put over here is 1 liter bottle. Over here you can put 1 or 2 tiny bottles. And that's it. You get 1, 2 speakers here. Third one's over there. Fourth one right in the back. Fifth, and it just goes on. You get more speakers. It's the Harman Kardon thing. For those of you who are wondering how the recliner seats, that's how you recline them. Just gotta pull it and, you know, just push it, or just, you know, go with the flow. Alright, so about the ORVMs, or the side mirrors as most of us call it. So you get blind spot monitoring, and as well as you get cautionary for, you know, if there's a car behind you and you're trying to open the door. Over here you get the slot for AC charging, for home charging. And that brings us on to the wheels of the car. Alright, so you get nice Yokohama tires over here with the 1 foot clip. Also, this is removable. Well, I don't know how to, but I've seen other people remove it, and you can just roam around with black BMW rims. But I kind of like it this way, but you know, that would look more cooler. Let's check out the exact specifications right now. Now, one thing that I missed out on was the sunroof, and it's huge. It's a panoramic sunroof, and the only front part opens, the back part does not. Well, that's the case in other cars. You got a nice shark fin antenna right over there, and yeah, I think that's all about it. Right, and for those of you who are wondering where is the DC charging for, you know, outstation charging, open this, and voila, that's a DC charger. Alright, now let's jump into the car, let's drive it. So the sounds in this car are made by Hans Zimmer. For those of you who don't know who Hans Zimmer is, he is one of the famous music composers who's also given, you know, sounds for famous movies, and you get Hans Zimmer all around, so let's move. Also, for those of you who are curious, I'm currently driving this car on comfort setting. Let's take a quick left. Let's increase the height. And yeah, there you go. So the car feels pretty stable as a whole. Like, I'm sure you guys too must have driven other EVs, and you guys might be wondering that they feel a whole lot bubblier and, you know, just a bit too light-weighted. Well, this one does not. And it's not due to the steering or anything, it's just due to the sporty suspension and the overall feel of the car, because at the end of the day, this is a BMW, and all BMWs have a sporty suspension because, you know, they're really trying to put up the sheer driving pleasure, and I think it's pretty great. There's nothing wrong with it. Also, you get a bit of more sporty suspension with the M Sport cars, but this is not an M Sport car or an M car. It's just got the M styling package. Now let's try the lane keep assist. So I'm just gonna press the button over here, and I'm also gonna set it to the right speed. Now the car is driving on its own. Hang on, let me just show that. Oops. It's driving on its own. I just will put my hands on the steering wheel every once in a while, and so far so good. It's turning automatically. Now this obviously is in full autonomous driving because, you know, it's not going to turn or anything, and now it's asking me to keep my hands on the steering wheel. Oh, the car's drifting off. Can't rely on it. Alright, so that's all about it. Let's try with the music system. Let's switch over to Apple CarPlay. Let's play a good song. Let's see. Let's try this. Whoa, what's going on? Probably I'm out of data.
A few moments later.
Alright, finally got it to work. And I'm currently playing some no copyright sounds for obvious reasons. I'll turn it up.
A few moments later.
This is Sparta!
Alright, I hope you guys loved the review of the brand new iX3. If you want to see more content like this, please make sure to subscribe and check out my channel for a few more videos. FYI, this is my first YouTube video, so please give me a lot of support. It'll be really great for me. It'll, help me boost my channel. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye bye! Adios amigos!